We're back. Hey guys.
Hi, we only thought appropriate to start our first video back after months of not being on here.
By just having like a conversation with you guys and kind of catching you all up to speed.
Where we've been, what we've been doing.
How the year was.
Yeah, so.
And a little sneak peek into what we have planned for next year.
Okay, so we have a few videos lined up, I guess, like let's say where we've been and how things have been. We have a few videos lined up for our YouTube, and the goal with this new year is to post around
twice a month
or so. So if you guys are new here or if you haven't been following us for that long, well, I guess my name's Adriana.
My name's Jesus, and we are known as the Handy Creators.
Yes.
We started YouTube about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We started doing DIY videos and just doing projects here and there around the house. And early this year, 2023, we took on woodworking full time. So that has been quite a journey so far, but that is kind of the reason why we've been a little absent here on YouTube. We haven't posted in months.
Yeah.
And it's kind of because we've been getting the ball rolling with the woodworking business.
Yeah, have not been consistent whatsoever. And we've tried so hard. Even like our friends and family, they're like, you guys are not doing YouTube anymore? And we're like, yes, we are, but it's been a lot. This is not a sad video or a whiny video. This is the beginning of the year video. We're here and our goals and what we have planned for the new year. So we left our jobs, how he said, in April. So, you know, that in itself was such a huge move and scary and a lot of discipline required from us. So now pretty much our livelihood, our income, everything has to do with what we produce and what we put out there.
Yeah.
As easy as that may sound, it's not, you know. We are working outside sometimes like till 2 in.the morning, you know, getting stuff done. And it's been a lot of hard work, but oh my God, we're so in for it. Like, we're so here for it. It's been
an adjustment. It's been I would say like creating that routine on like that schedule of like, okay, we're going to work this day, we're going to post this day, we're going to edit this day. It's a lot of little aspects that we didn't plan for, I guess, when we first, one of those like little things that we didn't really think was going to be that much when we first opened the business, or like the woodworking side of it, and we've had to learn a lot along the way. So to those of you that have been around for a while and have been following us here on YouTube for the last 2 years, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for your patience. We truly appreciate you guys, and we promise we're going to be better. We know we've said that before, but we promise we are going to be better.
Yeah, the goal this year, it's funny because every time we're working on something, we just say, oh my God, we should be recording it for YouTube. Yeah. And I've said this over and over again, but YouTube is our first love. And the reason we even decided to like start our own business and like come on here full time. So with that being said, it's something that's never gonna go away. Yeah. But at the same time, we do have to be realistic with ourselves, because Jesus and I are the type of people that we want to achieve everything. We want to make everything work. We want to do everything, but realistically a human being can only do so much, you know. So we're learning boundaries really, and you know, but we do really love YouTube and we want to be on here. We see your messages and your comments still, and we love it. And so with that being said, let's not stick in the past anymore. We have around 4 or 5 videos filmed for a while now, so we are going to be posting those videos now. We are gonna look a little different.
This is what we look like now, okay? We promise this
is December.
So the day we're filming this is the end of 2023. This is what we look like.
This is like accurate, like
Real time.
Yes.
Like if we had a live video, this is what you would see. But in the videos you are going to see for the next few weeks, I would say we are going to look different.
Jesus goes through a lot of hair stages.
Beard stages. It's just
all over the place.
It's been months. So we're gonna look different. But this is kind of like that introduction of like why we're going to look different, and why if like you're new here, you're gonna be like, well, why do you have a beard in one, then not a beard, then...
How did you grow your hair back so fast?
You have a hair now, and like you were bald in one video, so like, yeah, a lot has happened. But this is where we are now, and what we're planning for the future.
Yeah, so as you said, our career right now is just woodworking. Everything that has to do with woodworking, so... We build furniture. We have been posting a lot of like furniture builds.
Cutting boards.
We're doing like massive cutting boards and stuff, which who knows? I was even thinking we could do like a video teaching people how to do cutting boards and stuff.
That could be really fun.
Yeah. And the process that goes behind it, because it's a lot.
Yeah.
So this, even though this channel did start as like DIY construction outside, we are still doing that. So we have a new pergola video coming soon. But the main focus of this channel is going to be more like the woodworking and still doing stuff in your home on your own.
Yeah.
So even though we do sell furniture for a living and we do build these stuff for a living, we're still going to teach you guys how to do it on your own.
Yeah, so our goal basically is to, like you mentioned, was just to keep that DIY aspect of it.
Yes.
I feel like the main goal and the main advantage of YouTube and like these social media platforms is knowledge. It's just knowledge and to learn it for a good time. So like the whole core behind when we started YouTube was we were doing projects that we wanted to teach people how to do and have a good time, and that's not going anywhere. Yeah. There are going to be more woodworking videos involved because like you mentioned, this is our career now, but it's
there's only so many things you could do to your house.
Yeah, I mean like I mean unless you're going to like knock down your seating area again and start from scratch, which we're not.
Hey, we could.
We're not. But at least not now. But we're gonna keep that theme going. We've really enjoyed just sharing our knowledge with you guys. I mean, I think that's what we've enjoyed the most about YouTube. And we actually editing a video right now, which is probably the one that's gonna follow this one.
Yeah.
And we were saying about like how detailed and how much we really poured all of our knowledge into that video. And it feels nice. It feels nice to think that someone on the other side could be seeing this video and be learning something new.
Yeah. So what did we achieve this year and what have we done? I guess I want to start with saying, you guys, we have a lot of friends and family that watch our videos and obviously like supportive, and it's more than we could have ever imagined. But we met our first subscriber.
In person.
In person. No, I talk about it. I get so emotional, but wow. And this is not about like people knowing you or stuff like that. It's just like, wow, you're making a difference, and that's so beautiful. You
want to tell them the story of how it happened?
Yeah. So we participated in our first ever craft fairs, and we're wanting to do like a whole podcast on that, on like our tips and tricks on what we did, what we found successful, what we didn't,
and how it went. Because I think the last time we did a podcast,
it
was right before we signed up for the first one. We've already done 2.
Yeah.
So that's
good. We have a few lined up for this year. So we want to tell you guys like what we've learned and stuff like that. But long story short, this was our second fair. It was Sunday, almost end of the day, and I'm with some people like doing some engravings and stuff, and Jesus just comes up to me. He's like, babe, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but they follow us on YouTube. And I'm like, what?
So I'm standing there in the front of our tent and trying to just say hi to people, you know, that interaction with like our community. And this lady comes up to me and she's like, hi, I wanted to say that we follow you on YouTube, and we're literally in the middle. We just saw your seating area video, and we're in the middle of using that to do our backyard. And like, I almost burst into tears. Adriana was like helping someone. I'm like, babe,
I know.
I'm sorry, but come here. And I'm like, tell her. I told the lady, I'm like, tell her what you just told me. And it was just it was this
Yeah.
feeling.
Well, my first instinct was to like go embrace her and hug her because I'm a hugger, but like I understand how that's not norm. Like not everybody likes that, so it was just some of the people there were friends of ours that we know, and even they started crying. I was so emotional, and it kind of puts a lot into perspective as to like why we do this, you know, and the fact of listening to other people saying like we're doing the project as well, like we're following your videos. Was it the pergola or?
I think it was like the whole backyard makeover. I think she was, if I remember correctly, she was saying that she was watching like
I
the
thought it
whole
was a
series.
pergola.
The whole series, I think she was watching.
Well, that happened. We also received a beautiful comment, like a message, and I guess it's like, I guess this is why we always say that YouTube is our first like love. And you could take on, I need to find this and read this exactly word by word for you guys.
Yeah, it's been like, even through these months of absence, this time frame that we kind of didn't really want to take, but unfortunately like it happened. We would get the messages, we would get the comments of people like, you know, thank you so much for your videos, these are so inspirational, or I think I know which one you're saying.
Yeah.
Is it the person that did their backyard?
Yeah, so they did like their pergola, and this is just a little bit of like everything. And we actually like, we've been wanting to do this for so long, but when you guys send us stuff, obviously we're always gonna ask for permission, but we wanna post some of your recreations on our videos and like show other people like, hey, we're not the only ones who could do this.
Maybe like in our YouTube feed as well, we could like make sure to incorporate it there.
Yeah. So I got this comment. This is back in October. I'm not gonna mention names, but it says, sorry for bragging a bit, but this is our first DIY project. They sent us a video and they said, this was after watching thousands of YouTube videos, but your videos inspired us. When my wife and I watched your videos, we said, this could be fun. We learned with your videos about how the wood can warp over time, so we took care about it. We learned also on how not to let the nuts of the post bases interfere when installing the post, etc. Please keep posting videos so inspiring, and thanks for always answering our messages. That, like, I know. Well, not that. I have like, I don't know how many pictures of screenshots of your comments of like, you know, like the messages you guys send us, and it's truly deeply inspiring, and
it's the reason why we will always be here. I mean, I don't see, when we talk about the future, like we often have like, we talk about our goals, our personal, our business goals, every type of goal that you can imagine. And when we talk about even way down the road, like we talk about doing YouTube, like in like, what's those things called? In like
a crane, a walker.
In a walker. It's just like we see YouTube being like something that we always do, and it's not going anywhere. I mean,
yeah,
that's just part of who we are at this point.
This year has been extremely challenging for the both of us in many aspects of our life, but definitely it has built new character, new persistence, like, and we're excited for 2024.
Yeah. So throughout 2023, like we said, we did 2 craft fairs and they were a complete success. I mean, I think a lot of it was just being able to interact with our community. As you may all know, we work out of our garage. So it's hard to get your name out there when you are just, you know, a couple working in the garage. I mean, if you look at our garage, we have like a full wood shop, but a lot of people are passionate about wood. So just because someone sees you working with wood doesn't necessarily mean you're a business.
Yeah.
So doing these fairs has helped us to really get our names out there, and it's been awesome to see people come and like admire your work, like even as a confidence booster. I mean, it's been like people come and touch your products and they're like, wow, you know, like you guys create beautiful art, and it's just been like out of body experience. So that was awesome to do.
Yeah, and taking this on full time, definitely. And I think maybe I'm still personally dealing with it when things go good for a while. I deal a lot with like imposter syndrome. Like I feel like I'm not good enough. My stuff are not good enough. What am I doing? Like, why am I joking myself? And it's hard. It's hard to, you know, believe all these negative things about yourself, I guess, in a way. But going to the craft fairs and actually getting ourselves out there and seeing how people admire your stuff, and you know, like it's like, wow, it's not only me who thinks my products are good, people actually think our products are great. And you know, it's I guess it gives you like a little more like confidence boost. It's so rewarding.
Yeah,
It's so
and
rewarding.
we're not even gonna like go into like the whole all the struggles of starting a new business. I mean, if you know that everyone puts information out there about like
Yeah, and
the
if you guys
struggles
want us to do that, let us know. But
yeah, let's just say like the struggle is real. Like everything that you ever hear of people saying like how hard it is to start a business, it is very true. But at the same time, we try to focus on the rewarding side of it. That's really what we enjoy to do.
And I guess a big part of it, we're not trying to go viral. Like
Yeah, no.
our goal out here is not to go viral. I do not want to be a sensation for some time. Like we're truly trying to build a brand, a name,
A strong foundation.
community,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, we're not here to just create hype products and like hopefully they go viral and like no, it's not about that. So yeah, the struggle is definitely real, but you guys, without struggle there's never success. Like it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
But okay, all done. We've been talking about this for way too long. 2024, what can you expect? What are our plans?
Okay, so like we said earlier, I think at the very beginning of the video, our goal with YouTube itself is we are planning to post twice a month.
Yes.
I think that is a realistic target. We've talked about this back and forth for a while, and it's a realistic target where we can not only have like YouTube and woodworking balance, it also allows us to have work-life balance. I mean, that's been something we've struggled with, and we are really trying to put that into perspective for the future. So YouTube, we're planning on posting twice a month. And again, we're gonna keep it in the DIY woodworking videos. That's the goal.
We're still planning on doing the whole podcast thing. Sorry, that sounded so like podcast thing, but we're
still going to keep posting the podcast.
Yeah. I don't know if weekly or we could maybe try to do weekly.
We keep doing weekly.
Yeah. We try to keep these like we don't really edit these much. Like so
that was the goal, to not edit anything. Like just
so if we repeat ourselves a lot, sorry. So yeah, we have a few smaller projects. We are going to keep our videos very like in person, present, you know, showing you guys the real struggles of things because things are not always as easy as the internet wants to show. And we like, I guess, I don't know if this is gonna sound mean, but like dumbing down our videos. Like we want that if this is the first time in your life you've ever done anything, you feel like, oh wow, I understand that video and I could follow through.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much knowledge we have, we always want to make our videos
as
friendly,
beginner friendly as possible
for anyone who watches. So we're trying to mix a little bit about that. So even though we might be doing more challenging stuff, we are still going to keep the instructions from the beginning to the end, challenging wise.
Yes.
What else?
So as far as our woodworking, we're going to keep doing craft fairs. We've done 2 since the last time we were on here.
Yeah, we're actually going to be in Port St. Lucie. Is it Port St. Lucie or Vero Beach?
I'm not sure. I know that's the one that we have lined up for sure.
We have that one now in January, so we're going to be in Port St. Lucie, you guys. So if you want to come meet us.
We're going to be in the Port St. Lucie. I think if you can look up the name.
Okay, how's it called?
Look up Port St. Lucie Craft Fair January. I think it's Port St. Lucie. Yeah, see? I'll tell you if I see the name. Yeah, Port St. Lucie. So on the 20th and the 21st of January, we're going to be at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Event Center in Port St. Lucie.
Yes.
Participating in the craft fair. Our goal is the ones that we've done so far have been local. They've both been here in our area, and we are trying to expand a little bit more. So going a little bit south, a little bit north, a little bit more Central Florida, kind of get our name more out there. So that's going to be fun. And our goal is to do probably like a craft fair a month maybe, or just do as many as we can fit into our schedule, because there's a lot of prep work that comes in with a craft fair. And
they're definitely fun, but very tiring and very exhausting. But
a lot of packing and prepping and loading. So that's...
Well, and just being around like thousands of people for 2 days is kind of like exhausting.
I think the last craft fair, well, we'll do a whole podcast on it, but the last craft fair, like we started off the craft fair on like 2 hours of sleep. So that was definitely not fun, but we had a good time.
Yeah. So What else? We actually we're building some bigger furniture. That is something that we do want to teach you guys, and we do pursue. Like, I look around our house at this moment, like everything in our house is pretty much built by us at this point. So we're going to keep doing that.
We're going to keep doing the cutting boards and kind of like dabbling into making like more funky pieces, more like nice, like, because up to this point, if you've seen our website or you follow us on Instagram, you'll see that the ones that we've been doing, they're very beautiful, and we plan on doing more like end green and like just funky designs. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like we believe that each cutting board, like no matter how funky it is, there's always someone out there for it. So
definitely.
That's gonna be fun. What else?
Yeah, I don't know. I think like I was so hyped for this, and now here I'm like, oh my gosh, we're back. Like, it's so amazing. One of the biggest things that we do want to prioritize in this year, which I don't know, honestly, like, this is gonna be controversial, but like, I don't believe in New Year goals and stuff. Like, your life is your life, and you don't have to wait for a new year to pursue new things. And but there is always like a part of the brain that's like, oh my God, a new beginning. Like, this is the perfect time.
New Year is a fresh start, kind
of. So something we've been practicing, but something that we really want to solidify now in the new year is following through with what the stuff we say. For example, like with ourselves, I guess. Like, if we're going to post this Sunday, we're going to post this Sunday, no matter what we have to do to get there.
Rain or shine,
like, when it comes to working, we definitely, like, since day one, we've done that. But, like, you come home and you're exhausted after working 12 hours outside, which, again, you guys, our job is super laborious. Like, we are out there carrying wood, cutting stuff down. Like, it is laborious. It's not a job where I'm sitting or stuff like that. Or it depends, because some people say I sit so much. Sorry, nothing's changed. So, we come inside, and the last thing really that we want to do is like get on the computer now to edit and like stuff like that. But it is a priority for us this year because, again,
we've missed it.
Yeah, like we want to be on here. It's
not for any other reason. We've absolutely missed the interaction. We've missed sharing our knowledge, and even throughout all these months, as we've said previously, we have been doing stuff, and we're like, man, if only we had the camera on, if only we can make this a video. How can we make this a video? And then we're like, oh yeah, but like we don't have the time. I don't know. It's just we've put a lot of excuses. To be frank, we put a lot of excuses, and that's the goal, is to not do that anymore. Yeah.
So something that you're gonna kick my butt for, but I'm gonna say it on here because we don't edit these videos. You guys, let me know what you want. Like, if you guys want like videos of us updating projects we've done. Because Jesus is not a fan of that, because he says we already did the video. But there's so many things like I would do different now with the knowledge.
Yeah. No, I understand.
I put him in the spot. I love it. So
yeah,
I want to do videos of like, there's certain things that we do want to upgrade that we've done, and they're perfect, but it's just what I would do different or how I would maintain it better. So I was thinking about doing videos like that. So let me know if you guys actually want to see that, or if that's boring.
We're going to do it, I promise.
Okay. Yeah.
I promise. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're rambling at this point.
This basically, we just wanted to sum up the whole video by saying we're back, we're ready, and this is going to be a great year.
We didn't want to be unos descarados and like after like 4 months of not showing up, just come back on here and be like, oh, a new video. No, we are descarados, but we don't want to be one on the internet. We wanted to like come on here and like have a point of communication with you guys before we just post another video. So to leave you guys with something exciting, we are building the videos we have lined up. So we have
a furniture build.
We have like 3 furniture builds. So we have like a little like accent tables designs that we've done. We have coffee tables.
Coffee table set.
Yeah, coffee table set, which is like, ooh.
And then we have a more construction video, which is like the pergola. We did another pergola. different from ours. So if you saw the first one, this one's gonna be different. It's more that traditional, blah, 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 you know, so it's gonna be, it's gonna be different, but it's gonna be nice, more simple.
We are upgrading some stuff in our backyard. Believe it or not, our backyard is still unfinished. We still haven't put anything out there. And
I know what you're talking about.
what, the cold plunge?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a cold plunge, which we are going to make it fit into our backyard, like it looks like furniture and not just like a cooler. Yeah, we have like a lot of things, but you know, a little bit of everything. Like always, leave your recommendations under. We love to hear what you guys want to see and your opinions and your feedback. And I guess just thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for giving us that chance that you guys did 2 years ago, for believing in us and for sticking through. I mean, I know YouTube is a huge world, and the fact that we have almost 12,000 followers, 12,000 people on this earth actually
Subscribe to us.
wanted to see our videos, that is so unbelievably great. Like, yeah, I'm like, emotions blocked.
And honestly, it's just, I believe that there's nothing more valuable than your time. And if you have chosen to take out, even if it is 5 minutes of your day to watch us, we're grateful for it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We're excited for the new year, and
excited and sad. I don't know. I get sad around the end of the year.
yeah,
It's just the fear of the new year and like what to wait. I can't pretend I'm happy. I'm not. I'm like,
we get a lot of nostalgia.
yeah,
That's really what happens.
I get super emotional thinking of everything that's happened and the fear of like what's gonna happen in the new year, how's it gonna go, like what to expect, you know. And I'm sure I'm not alone on that feeling, but keeping ourselves positive. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for allowing us to have our own business. For, you know, I remember, I'm gonna say this is the last thing. So something that I always like, whenever I used to watch, I mean, I still watch YouTube videos, but you always hear people say like, oh, thank you so much, like none of this would have been possible without you. Like, I never truly really understood that. I'm like, you know, but I guess sitting on this side, it's like,
you get it.
I understand and I relate 100%. And you know, it's so overwhelmingly like blessing to have people who truly like believe in you, you know. I don't know,
It's amazing. So
yeah.
thank you guys, and like I said, we'll be posting in 2 weeks our first build, right? 2 weeks from tomorrow, or 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
So with that, we'll leave you. We'll say thank you. We hope you have a nice, safe weekend, and we will see you in the new year.
Bye.